We're going to tell you about a company making great strides to help our wounded vets. Squawk Box will be right back. Going bionic.
Molecular machines, anthracites, have been substituted for 1/8 of your blood cells.
Okay, it's not exactly the bionic woman, but this innovative technology is helping amputees around the country. We're going to talk to the man behind the X finger next, right here on Squawk.
All right, see this? It's a bionic finger, and it may look like something out of a sci-fi movie, but this, oh, keep it right here. This is how, can you see that when I put it down, or how about like that? It curves under, and it works when you actually close it, and it grabs. It's very cool. It's the future for amputees. It's called the X finger. Here now to discuss it, Dan Didrich, CEO of Didrich Medical. Good morning, Mr. Didrich. And I have my finger, so it's on the very end. If I had less, it would
Correct.
be, then my other fingers would be holding the wire, so it would be easier to do.
Correct. It comes back over the hand and then is either embedded into a cosmetic glove or a strap until a cosmetic glove can be made.
And could you have more than one of these? Or?
Certainly. This is just a single-digit device, but depending on the number of fingers missing, we can link fingers together. If a finger is entirely missing, we link it to an opposing finger, and if all of the fingers are missing, we're creating a device that comes back to the wrist and allows the articulation of all the fingers by the movement of the palm.
If I got really good at this, what type of action could I bring back into my life if I was an amputee? Well,
it's difficult to say. There's so many different areas. We've seen people use it to type, to golf, but essentially when someone loses their fingers, there's so many different areas that they need to use their fingers for, it's hard to say. So we don't go out and really say everything they can do. We really listen to the amputees tell us all the different things that they can do. But dexterous tasks such as picking a coin up off of a table or buttoning a shirt, tying your shoelaces, these are tasks that seem relatively simple, but without your fingers can be quite difficult.
This is the state of the art. How many of these are out there right now?
I'd say just over 100, but we've just started sales in the last 6 months, really started ramping it up. And one of the difficulties is there's so many different configurations. It's very simple to have one finger, but as you said, when you start linking digits together and at different lengths, there's over 600 different configurations that we're making in 5 different sizes. So the numbers really get up there.
Because it gets, the further you go in just little incremental units, it actually moves.
It actually increases in proportion, so it allows individuals to first touch their index finger to their thumb, and then it increases in proportion and can curl into a fist.
It gets even tighter, and then there's actually more pressure. How old is your company?
The company is approximately 2 years old. I've been working on the project full-time for 6.5 years now, so it's been a long process. And one of the difficulties, we've made this look very simple, but the finger actually gets longer through flexion, and it's because the joints in the finger are different from one another.
How much does this cost?
We wholesale them, so I don't know the final cost to the individual. I'd rather not say if I could, just because.
Is it $1,000? Is it?
It's over $1,000. It can cost several thousand. Just to give you an idea, cosmetic finger that we don't produce but outsource can cost several thousand, maybe $3,000 or $4,000.
Who else makes these? Who's your main competitor? Any big companies?
There's no company that produces a functional artificial finger. Many people have seen fingers move.
They make prosthetic devices that don't work.
Cosmetic, essentially.
And who makes those strikes?
The largest company in the world is Autobach, and they're interested in this device as well. So we're looking forward to.
You're going to do that or go public?
Probably do that. We're looking forward to do that if we can.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.